Well, concern over the future of the president's re-election chances coming amid this week's NATO summit in Washington. And at any moment now, the president will greet visiting leaders one by one and attend the first of several meetings. A short time ago, he stopped by the AFL-CIO headquarters. It's the largest federation of trade unions in the country, thanking them for their continued support. Take a listen.
We're the strongest economy in the world. But here's what we got to do. We got to talk to our people. Got to talk to our people. Food prices are still too high because of corporate greed. We're in a situation where rents are too high. We need more housing. A whole range of things we're going to get done with your help in the second term, because that's what we got to get done. So, folks, I've never been more optimistic about America's chances, not because of me, but because of what we're doing together. I really mean it.
Well, NewsNation's Kelly Meyer live for us at the White House. Kelly, what more can you tell us about that stop this morning, as well as what's happening later this afternoon?
Well, Nichole, President Biden calls himself the most pro-union president in American history, and today he touted that same message again. The president surrounded there by dozens of union members. There were signs reading "Unions for Biden-Harris," and the speaker introducing him there saying, "Welcome, this is your home, we have your back." Biden there touted the middle class being the backbone of the country and growing the economy, as the economy becomes the top issue for voters ahead of this November's election. Now, as you mentioned, Nichole, we are watching for Biden's busy day at NATO's 75th anniversary summit right here in Washington, D.C. We're about to see the typical handshake and family photo with NATO allies, and then Biden will join in several meetings. He spoke last night to kick off the summit as the eyes of the world and members of his own party are watching him very closely.
An overwhelming bipartisan majority of Americans understand that NATO makes us all safer. The fact that both Democratic and Republican parties are represented here today is a testament to that fact. The American people know that all the progress we've made in the past 75 years has happened behind the shield of NATO.
Some said the remarks were reminiscent of his speech in Poland last year back on Ukraine. A lot of questions about the future of NATO should Biden not be reelected. His support for Ukraine and standing by NATO, something he has spoken passionately about, and including in that speech last night. Trump has floated stepping away from NATO, but then posted last night on Truth Social that NATO wouldn't be anywhere without him. So tonight, Biden will return here to the White House. He will welcome the new British Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, to the White House in the Oval Office. And later, he'll welcome NATO leaders and allies here for a dinner later on tonight. Nichole.
All right, Kelly Meyer live for us there at the White House. Kelly, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.